Don't you love it when there's a civil war between right-wing conspiracy theorists and anti-Semites? Because Alex Jones just called out Jake Shields, who's a total neo-Nazi, for his obsession with the Jews. Check out this clip.
And none of this is real, and they're not trying to shut down InfoWars, and I won't stand up for these people. And one of them I know, there was two guys on the show, and the other one I've seen and know he's a fighter, MMA and stuff. I mean, I've seen a lot of his stuff, but don't really know much about him because usually, you know, what he's saying, it just gets old. It's about Jews all day. And I'm just like, oh, more Jew stuff. Let me move on to the next thing. And it's just, but I'm supposed to know everything about these people. And again, it's not about them. I'm not bringing these people up to get to fight with them or anything. I'm bringing it up about how crazy this is. And I do get Elon's point about, this new earpiece is itching, is that is, from my perspective, I'm not saying censor you for it, it is negative when you read something and it's some weird infighting thing and you don't even really know what it is. I've always tried to make my broadcast about things that people generally understand, and then I can bring in some terms and try to walk people into a more complex issue. But I'll be sitting there all the time, you know, I'll be reading something and I'll be like, what does that mean? It'll say something, it's like, oh, I'm surprised Alex is on air on Saturday wearing his little hat. And I'll go, what? Little hat, Saturday. Oh, Orthodox Jews don't work on Saturday and they wear little hats. And it's just like, dude, you're obsessed with Jews. And look, talk about them all day. Just say the word over and over again. It makes you have orgasms. But my point is that I'm not Jewish. And I'm an Anglo-Saxon Protestant. And I don't hate Jews or anything. I just like, dude, you're obsessed, man. I mean, I'm obsessed with freedom and my family and liberty and technology and ideas and engineering and art and literature and music and culture. And then it's the same thing, like reading what the radical Muslims say. It's all their own gibberish and all their own little weird world. And I'm just like, oh, so I just don't interface with you. You're not like me.
Brilliant job by Alex Jones, just calling out this Jewish obsession. And again, I'm not a fan of Alex Jones. I think that most of the time he has some crazy, crazy opinions. And he's also said some crazy things about Jews. But like him just being like coming to this realization that like all of these people are just obsessed with Jews. They just can't help themselves, is at least a good sign. And Jake Shields is probably one of the most disgusting human beings and disgusting anti-Semites out there. For more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored. One more point. I think he was mainly noting when he says like all this infighting, he was talking about like how these anti-Semites go to the Talmud, which is a central Jewish text, and try to essentially twist it in order to pretend like Jews actually believe every single word of the Talmud, when in reality, the Talmud is more of an argumentative book and isn't actually the full documented law. Again, for more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored. Thank you and have a good one.